Hey, this is Ralph, and in this video I want to show you how we can write a conditional formatting rule in Google Sheets to highlight our most recent AI prompt journal entries. Okay. Now this is specifically an activity for the students in the CIS 120 AI class. You're going to be maintaining a AI prompting journal. I've got an example of one right here where I had a couple of prompts and I just copied and pasted and made duplicates, and then I added in a bunch of dates. Now, by the way, I'm recording this video on May 20th, 2025, and so my most recent date is May 20th, and then I have a collection of prompt journal entries for prior days. And since this has been filtered, or I've applied a filter to it, it's really easy to use those filter options to sort by date in from oldest to newest, or to sort by date from Z to A, most recent reverse chronological order there. Or of course, all my examples are with Claude 3.7 Sonnet. But as we have a greater variety of entries, you can use these filters to only look at your Gemini responses, your ChatGPT responses, and so forth. Okay. Now, as part of our class weekly activity, our participation lab, you're maintaining an AI prompting journal where you're going to be entering prompts on a daily basis, if not almost daily basis. And on a weekly schedule, I'm going to go in and check out your most recent AI prompts. And I want you to highlight your most recent. What prompts, what prompt journal entries have you entered in the past week, let's say. So let's go ahead and do that. Now I've got my data, but before I start making my conditional formatting rule, I need to select the cells that are going to potentially include this conditional formatting. Look, I'm going to start up here in my cell A2, which is the top left corner of where my data is. I'm not including my header row up here. Now I'm going to press Control-Shift on my keyboard, and I'm going to press my right arrow key once, and that selects all the way across to my column H. I'm still holding Control-Shift. I'm going to press my down arrow key. That goes down to the data that I have entered. I'm going to press down again, and that's going to go all the way down to the bottom of my table, including the blank rows. I can let go of Control-Shift now. So that's a fast way to select all of the cells. And I want to apply this conditional formatting rule to my blank rows as well, because I want to just be able to add in new information, and the most recent always getting highlighted. So now that I have all of these selected, I'm going to head over to Format, Conditional Formatting, and I'm going to apply this range to my range A2 to H90. Now, by the way, if I do end up with more rows, that's perfectly okay. What I will usually do in those cases is I will insert new rows in the middle of this particular table, and this will automatically expand my conditional formatting applies to range values. Okay, so I can see what's going on here. However, format cells if, I want to change this to the very bottom option, custom formula is, and I'm going to enter a formula as my conditional formatting rule. I'm going to start with an equal sign, as we do with all functions and formulas, and I'm going to look at the first date field. Now my date field is in A2, but I'm going to write it like this, $A2. Now I'm putting an absolute reference on column A because all of the dates I want to look at are in column A, but I'm using a relative reference for the number 2 because I want the row to change. Sometimes I'm going to be looking at A2, A3, A4, A10, A37, A49, whatever. So absolute column, relative row. And I'm going to say I want to look at them or format them if it's greater than or equal to a certain value. Now I'm going to put this value in parentheses, and I'm going to write the today function, which is today in an empty set of parentheses, minus 7, and then a closing parentheses. So, and I can already see this is working. It is highlighting the most recent entries of the week. Remember, I'm recording this on May 20th, so of course May 20th is highlighted, but all the way through May 13th is highlighted as well. However, May 12th and 11th and 10th and 9th, those are not highlighted. So I'm looking at the date field, and I'm asking the question, is that value, remember dates are numeric values, is that date numeric value greater than or equal to the current date minus 7? So today minus 7 is 7 days ago, last week, May 13th in this question. So is the date that we're looking at greater than or equal to May 13th, or whatever 7 days prior to today is? And there's our function, our conditional formatting rule. So I'm just going to go ahead and change the highlighting. I'll choose just a lighter green, and I'm going to click done, and that is it. I'm going to go ahead and close that conditional formatting pane. So now, as time goes by, these highlights are going to change. If I look at this tomorrow, the May 13th entry is not going to be highlighted anymore. But if I do make a May 21st entry, that one will be highlighted. And that's how we can kind of draw our eye very quickly to the most recent entries. By the way, even if they are in a different order. So if I were to sort my prompt topics, I can still see which entries are the most recent based on that highlighting. Take care.